Hi, everyone. Good morning. Let's see if it kicks in and gives me a I'm live. There we go. Yeah, I saw it buffering already one time. And so right now I'm just going to say good morning. Hi, I'm Christi. If you don't know who I am, and this does buffer once in a while, we just sit through it. It started doing this in Okay, so this is live number 112. So it started doing it around live 5 or 6 and I freaked, or 10 or something. And I freaked and I started reloading it and I just had a heart attack about it. And then it didn't do it again for like a year. And now it started doing it again. Well, I blame it on bad uh out in the country type things, right? So if you're new here, what we do when we first come on the show is we say hi to everybody and we try to guess what kind of coffee I have today. Now that means you have to put the flavor of coffee and the flavor of creamer in the comments right now. And while we do that, Deb watches to see who gets it first. If that person would like a spot on the bracket board, then they can, if they're not already on there in a live position. If you are kicked out, you can get back on. And if you are on there in a live position, you can grab something out of the basket. So, good morning, everyone. My voice is better, but my back. So, I coughed into a sore back, or I pulled a muscle or something. But then I also shoveled the porch, and I didn't think I hurt anything, but I must have. So I'm gingerly doing things, and I'm worried I can't bowl because I don't want to not bowl. I want to bowl. I got a new ball 3 weeks ago. I used it once, and I haven't been able to go anywhere. So I have terrible. My husband owns a pro shop in a bowling center, and I can't bowl. That would not. I don't know. He hasn't been able to. He's been too busy. So, all right. Already, I need the fan on. Mm-hmm. I need to put the fan on. Hang on 2 seconds. All right. Oh, yeah. That's very gingerly. I'm moving. Oh my gosh. You can hear it creak. That's what worries me. I can hear my. You know how your knees creak sometimes? Well, I can hear my back creaking. All right. Well, we are in the middle of a live make along, and we are on what's the week here? 5, I think. Part 5, yes. And this is an Outlander inspired cowl. The pattern is a free pattern that I adapted to be able to use the 3 subscription colorways that came in my Outlander subscription last year. And so they are the colors of the castles or the places that they lived. So Cragnadoon, and I never remember the second one, which is yeah, why don't I ever remember the second one? The first one is Fraser's Ridge, and the second one I never remember. And I don't know why. Castle Lock. I should remember that. Okay, so those are the 3 colors. And the 10 people that are doing it are doing their own colorways. So if you've been following along, we have done 4 parts so far. This is Fraser's Ridge. This one, second one is Cragnadoon, and Castle Lock. So mine are green and gold tones. This will match my jacket. I have a gold jacket. So part 4 is done. It was the flower section. When you're starting this week, you will be picking up color number 2 again. Cindy says she just watched first episode, season 1. Well, yeah, you have a lot to watch. Season 7 is coming out this summer, they say, so it shouldn't be long. And I know I'll have more inspired Outlander themed items. I know I will, because I like the period. I mean, I like the fact that we learn so much from these shows. I don't know if I would want to live back then, but I like to learn about it, and I like to see the clothes, and I don't know, just everything about it. And it was only 200 years, so 1740-ish. All right, so no one's won that yet. Okay, so what I've done is I have put the 10 people that are working on this Outlander cowl, and where you post your items is you go and join my Facebook group. It is linked down below. We have over 1,000 members. Not very many of them are active. In fact, I don't know, probably 100 are. It depends. And I have friends that actually are members that once in a while they'll message me and say something about something, and I'll be like, oh, you're still a member. I didn't realize it. So the 10 names are in here. We're going to do a random draw today and see if that person is here. Hello, Granny D. Welcome back. I'm so glad to see you up and around and can be here with us today. Let's see who it is. Deb Murray. Deb Murray won today's Outlander cowl random draw. So Deb has a choice. I don't know. She has to take something out of the basket. Yep, because her name is on the board and it is active. Yeah. So let's hear it for Deb. Way to go. That's great. Let's see if she needs me to show her what's in the basket. All right, so we're going to bring it over here. We have bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, bag number 4, and down in here is a set of stitch markers I just made. And then there is a tote bag here from Yarnable, I believe. Yes. And then there is a caddy to hold your hooks in. So draw someone else, she says. All right. Okay. That's what I figured. Something like that would happen. This show is amazing. All right. We move Deb's name and draw again. All right. Let's see what we got now. Monica Johnson. Is Monica here? Congratulations, Monica. You guys aren't figuring out the coffee too easy today, see? I know. I was worried about you. Monica is here. Okay, Monica, are you on the board? Gosh, I can't see the board sitting down. I got to twist to see it. So let's look at it. Monica is not on the board. Okay, so what we'll do is give her a choice. I showed you what was in the basket to pick from. Numbers available are 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15, 20, 21, 25, and 28. Yep. So if you want one of those, let me know. I did show one grand prize to choose from so far on the bracket board. And that was the March Yarnable yarn. So it's sitting up there in its bag. It's beautiful green. And that will, when you get down to the winner on the board, that person will be able to pick from 2 or 3 items. And that will be one of them. And I added, I'll just real quick show it. Seeing we're talking about, I got to throw it on the floor. Of course I do. What a time it is to get up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Bev came in and poof, the yarn went on the floor. All right, so here is the first choice in the grand prize. It is a green variegated or gradient color, and I added a shamrock stitch marker. Never do I hit it the first time. There we go. So that is a first grand prize choice that can be won in the bracket game. All right. So Monica has a choice to get on the bracket board or pick something out of the basket. She was the winner in the Outlander Cowl draw for this week. We are on pace to finish in 2 weeks. All right, Monica wants something out of the basket. Okay, so number 1, 2, 3, 4 in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are wrapped today. I have been wrapping them. It's kind of fun. There is a little set of stitch markers. There is a tote bag and a organizer for your hooks. And what would you like to pick? Dory's taking breakfast orders. Please. Number 4. This is number 4. And this is going to trigger a whole bunch of discussion topics that I have. Monica, would you like me to open this? Or would you rather me just pop it in the mail and surprise you? Yeah, I do. I do feel better. I do. Good enough to keep you here for a little while. All right, she says open it. So I'm going to go ahead and zip this tie off here. Got beautiful Hobby Lobby. Have been a while. This is last year's clearance. See, there's an orange sticker on it, and it is a gorgeous. I love this cotton. Yes, this is the cotton candy colorway. It's 100% cotton, right? Yes, it is. It's 153 yards. It's gorgeous. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new stitch marker to the prizes that are won, because I had 5 minutes last night to sit my husband down, and we quick got some spring stitch markers made up. So what I'm going to do is add a stitch marker to this, and seeing this is kind of like smile mail, I think I will add a cute smile face stitch marker. It's a smiley face. So I got a box of smiley faces from Hobby Lobby last time I was there, and it's perfect for Smile Mail. So we'll go ahead and add that new one on there. So you, Monica, you get the very first Smile Mail stitch marker. I'm going to put that back in there. Now, why I said it was going to trigger some conversation is, again, the new Smile Mail stitch markers. I have 2 other new ones that we made last night, and hopefully I'll get to them. And also, I was working on, okay, so I have 2 baby girls coming this summer. Well, one is due in April. That one, we've been making items for the last 6 months. She has a sweater set. She has washcloths. She has a lovey. She has all kinds of goodies over there, and they are done and ready to go. So now I'm working on the second child. Now, the second child that is coming, grandchild that is coming, is in June, and she is Felicity's little sister. So I took out I Love This Cotton in this print. It is Eastern Nova. Now, I haven't used the Eastern Nova yet. It was very colorful, almost like a rainbow. And you know what? Look at that. I don't know if those colors are strong like they are in person, but it is beautiful. Last week I talked about this pattern. Is the crunchy, what's the name of it? Not that one. Petals to Pico's Crunchy Stitch Crochet Dishcloth. It is down below in the description box, and Miss Linda might grab it and post it. But this is the most awesome. Now, it says to do it in an H hook. I did it in an I this time, and I started the second one already. So she will have a set, and I think I is okay. It makes it just soft for the babies. And that's my first dishcloth for the new baby for her. And you can, Monica, you can make 2 or 3 out of this new I Love This yarn that you won today. So congratulations. The colorway on this one, oh yeah, Eastern Nova. It's number 360. Now, I did not get this on clearance, so they should still have this colorway, I believe. Eastern Nova. Gorgeous colorway. Blues, real strong blues and pinks and yellow. It's a rainbow color. Okay. This is 100% cotton. I use cotton for all my dishcloths, unless it's a premier colorway. If I happen to choose a premier, it has a little bit of, I think the premier, most of them are either, yeah, they're 100% or but these are so soft. They are not. And that new mainstay cotton is soft enough too. It's not my favorite. I would rather use the I Love This Cotton any day of the week. Love it. There's the dishcloth pattern Linda shared. No one's got the coffee yet. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go back to talking about the Outlander cowl now. Outlander cowl was supposed to be done next week because we would have had a week in there where you would have been a week ahead, and I had a week off. So we are behind a week. So we're on week number 5 now. Week 5, we are going to take and add our color number 2 back in. We're using a J hook. And you're going to do part number 1, the double crochet part, just like you did in part number 1 and 3. So the even or the odd numbers, I mean, are double crochet rounds. So if you ended, you would have ended your flower pattern with the first double crochet round, like that. It's the flower pattern, and you're going to do 72 double crochets for, what is it, 10 rows? Yep. So 10 rows of double crochet with color number 2 is what I'm doing. And you just put your double crochets into your double crochets, and then in between there's one chain. You'll put a double crochet into that, and it'll end up with 72 again. And you're just going to do 10 rows of that. So that is the easy week. Easy, easy peasy. Okay, what happened? What happened? What happened? Cynthia, don't tell me you won the coffee. I think she might have. Was that what happened, Deb? Looking down here, I missed it all. I always do. All right, Cynthia, way to go. Way to go. Now, Cynthia, I don't think you're on the board. So do you remember what numbers there was? If not, I will read them off again. Unless you want something out of the basket, and by gosh, we have goodies in there still. So they're not all gone, right? So Deb says she won it. So the coffee today was Jamaican Me Happy. That goes along with our Smile Mail and our new stitch markers. The creamer was peppermint mocha. It's delicious. Number 2 is, yes, number 2 is available. So Cynthia is going to take number 2. I'm going to write her name on the board before I forget here. And then I'm going to show you what I picked out for the grand prize for the Outlander cowl. I finally picked something out, and I hope you're going to love it. So let's get that done. Marker. Okay, Cindy King, you won a spot number 2. It does not generate a roll-off at the moment. If you're a winner on the bracket board and it generates a roll-off against someone else, I do it right away, because if you're knocked off, you can get back on. Available spots today still are 1, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15, 20, 21, 25, and 28. And we are going to ask you to please, if you do win a physical prize, to send me a message via email, or Messenger is my favorite, and then just claim your prize and make sure you refresh my memory of your address. You never know when it changes, or I have to go dig for it in many journals. So, what did I pick out for the Outlander cowl? Ouch. See, Outlander cowl final grand prize. We do have 2 weeks. We have 1 more week. That'll give everybody a chance to catch up who hasn't. And if you want to start it, you can do that too. The directions are in the post on Facebook. It is a featured post. It looks like Outlander, and it has nice section where you can just do the pattern from. So I have one last big, I call them big, they're not that big, but I have one last dragonfly stitch marker left. So in that grand prize, this will go. And that is made by myself and my husband. So what I did was I went through my Outlander subscription yarn that I have left, and I picked out one that is all by itself. It's a colorway that didn't go with anything else. So I said, that is what I'm going to use for the final grand prize. This has an outer sleeve and an inner sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and untape the outer sleeve so that we can see the yarn better. And if the person that wins does not want this yarn, then I will figure out something else, because this yarn got wool in it. I don't think anybody's going to cry about it, but you never know. This was the October 2021 colorway. It is a real dark blue. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is made by Lolo Did It, USA. It is a DK weight. It is called the Bone of My Bone. That's the colorway. And it says on the label, "Ye are blood of my blood and bone of my bone. I give ye my body, that we two might be one. I give ye my spirit, till our life shall be done." Isn't that beautiful? And they say it is, again, 280 yards, 100% superwash merino. So you would get the dark blue colorway and the Dragonfly Outlander inspired stitch marker. So I'll put that up on the shelf with a new piece of tape here. And if you are not in the make-along, you have well over 2 weeks to catch up. It is right in the Facebook group. Yeah, put it here, I guess. The directions are, oh yeah, I had it in a sleeve. She had it in a sleeve. I'll put it back in the sleeve. Okay, so we're on part number 5. It's only 5 parts so far. And I'll show it one more time. It is a cowl made in the round, so it's double. And we are going to cinch this together. And this is how it's going to end up. It is a Outlander inspired hours. I'm buffering, so I'll wait. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be good to me. Be good to me. Darn it, darn it. I'm telling you, this internet doesn't like me anymore. Jamie's vows, yep. How you doing, Joe? Okay, so let's see. Where are we? Is it time to do? Yes, it is. It's time to do Let's Make a Yarn Deal. So during Let's Make a Yarn Deal, you do have to have United States address to play and win physical prizes here on the channel. My friend Deb marks the chat, and in the comments, make sure you're on live chat. We would like to know, what is your favorite weight of yarn and color of yarn? And then what I do is I go around the room and try to find something to match it up with that. And it's just kind of fun for me. It's kind of fun for you guys. And it has become something that I do every week. Unless I'm not here. And I do want to say, while we're playing this game, is that last week I picked out a hat for March hats, and more hats using the Heartland yarn, which is a Lion brand. Gorgeous, gorgeous green. My husband picked this out. It is the King's Canyon colorway. And we picked out the Rafa hat to go with this. So I have the first section done. You will be doing 16 rounds of 1x1 rib, knit 1, purl 1 for 16 rows. Then you'll do a row of knit only, and then you'll do a row of purl only, and then you'll start that repeat over. So I have 96 stitches on a 16-inch circular needle, and there is my first 18 rows plus starting the second section. It is gorgeous. I love the material that the Heartland yarn makes. It's very, very soft and just right. It's just right. And I saw that someone finished one already and they posted it. So, and I can't remember who it was now. I probably should open up the Facebook page and look at that. So how do you get into hats, and more hats? Well, you need to be a member of the Facebook group, Crochet Creations by Christi Makers group. It is linked below. And I run hats, and more hats make along every single month. This is the 4th year, and I make a hat every month out of some yarn that I also am giving away. So this month you will win a skein of this Heartland in this beautiful green colorway. If you are lucky enough to enter a hat in every single month of the year, there is a bonus that only those people get to get entered into. I go through the list and see who's entered every month, and that person or those people get entered into a bonus drawing. So that is fun too. And this year we have a horse bag. It's a green bag with horses on it. So it is awesome. And I typically post a picture with the bonus bag and the yarn every month. So you have a separate post to post your hats in. And everybody's great. We have 27 entries into Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And I know Deb is working feverishly to get me a winner. Is Heartland your favorite yarn? Yeah, it is very close to being my favorite yarn. I love it a lot. I love the fact that most of the colors are muted or marled. I love that because that is down my alley. But my favorite yarn I know is Yarn Bee Sweet Delight. So we won't go there until a few more minutes, and then I'm going to blab some more about something I'm passionate about. That's what I tend to do a lot of. I'm going to find some. Yes, it is. It is. The only thing that I found is that I had a shawl type Heartland yarn. It was in I don't have it done yet. I started it. It is done with Tunisian crochet, and I believe the reason why I'm having such a struggle with it is that I'm splitting it because of the hook I'm using. And so it's very hard to use the long hook with the Tunisian it's got a lot of memory. And so it's really giving me a hard time. All right, so Cynthia King is our winner again. Again, that happens so many times, Cindy. Are you shocked? I'm not. You're right. Steve is a AWOL. Okay. You're absolutely correct. So Cynthia is our winner on Let's Make a Yarn Deal. So now she already has something on the bracket. She already has her name on the bracket game. So first we offer up what color did she pick? I'm going to guess. No, I shouldn't guess. Come on, Cindy, what color? I missed it. I don't know. Deb has to tell me all these things. Yeah. Hi, Nana Michelle. Well, I need to know what color. Easter colors and number 3. Okay, there we go. There we go. Easter colors. Okay. I know what I want to pick for her, but we'll see. We'll see. I will go look around for Easter colors in number 3, and I will be right back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My gosh, I can't believe how close I came to that color, those colors in another yarn recently. Interesting. Like. Hmm. Boy, if I would have had another one of those Eastern colorways, I would have definitely picked that out. Oh, I found something I want to use this. Oh, yes. It may not be a perfect match, but I'm going to use it anyway. I'm going to use it anyway because it's Cindy, and that's just down her alley, and I think it's perfect, so I'm going to use it. Okay, so this is the part where we need a drum roll, and Steve is normally the one that does that. So we don't have a drum roll, and let's see if I can find a perfect match in here for Cindy. Yep. I think I did. Okay. All right. So I said that I made 3 new stitch markers, and I did. So I'm going to use one of the new stitch markers also. Okay, so the drum roll is, there we go, drum roll. All right, so we picked out Baby B, soft and sleek baby low pill fiber. This is 164 yards from the Hobby Lobby, and it is a number 4. So I'm not perfect today, but look at that. Yep. That's what I figured. It's going to give me a fit about the colors. This is got yellow with speckles of green and peach and a little blue. It is gorgeous. The colorway is called Bedtime 18 Giggles. Absolutely down Cindy's colorways. And I picked out a yellow butterfly that I picked out for the brand new stitch markers. So you get the first one of those. And I'll put that right on there. Now, if you would like to trade your yarn and your stitch marker for something in the basket, I'll let you. But I don't think you want to. This is really soft, really soft. They're calling it 100% low pill acrylic, but it is really soft. I know you can do something with that. What do you think, Cindy? You want this? A yellow butterfly. Yes, I know my creators here. I know them well. No way she's trading. All right. Okay, well, that was a lot of fun. I love that game. It's my favorite thing to do. Yep, it is. All right, what else we were? Oh, yes. So back to I'm working on items for the second new grandchild that's coming into the family. So I want to put the other cowl I was going to start on hold just a little bit longer, and I want to introduce our next make along after the Outlander is done. So what I'll do is I will search for the right pattern for this in the next week. And if you want to join along, then what I'll be doing is I'll be doing a dress. I did a dress for the first baby girl, which was Felicity, and that was a Christmas dress. And I'm going to do a summer dress for photo op, and I'm going to use my favorite Sweet Delight. Now, a little while ago, I was gifted some yarns that matched, that went together. So I have several of these. I have the three that go together. So what I'm going to do is pick them up and show you the three colorways. So that is a purple colorway and a purple palette. It's a palette. All right. So the first one in the Baby Sweet Delights, we have a 3 light gauge. And this is acrylic and polyamide. It's 60% acrylic and 40% polyamide, 377 yards. So the first colorway is this gorgeous purple. Now, I got these from Deb. She lives closer to Hobby Lobby than I do. And I was enough to get a set of these colors from her. This is for the buffer, the pain right in the butt. Is it done? Are you done? Okay, so this is grape jelly. I have 1 skein of that. And I have 1 skein of the marled colorway, sugar plum marled. So it is very light lavender. And it's marled, so it's blowing out a little bit. But it's called Sugar Plum Marled. And the Marled has the same amount of yardage, 377. So those two go really nice together. And then the third colorway is the Paper Mache. So that is the variegated. And this also has 377. So those 3 colorways are going to make an what my plan is to do a dress. I would love it if you could do the dress with me on a live make along. If I pick a pattern that has a lot of complicated, like long rows, what I'll do is I'll do it in sections. So it won't be something that will be a lot of homework for the week. It'll probably be 2 or 3 rows, or I'll break it down in sections, and we should be able to do it. I'll figure it out. So what your homework is to in the next 2 weeks is to find 3 colors that go well together, and I will pick out a dress, and we will give you some suggestions for sizing if you want to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to try and do it for 0 to 3 months. That's my idea, and I hope that you guys are excited for it as I am. I promised a dress a while back, and this time I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. So I hope you will join in on that. Hey, Deb, let's do one more draw for bracket game or a basket prize. Go ahead, mark the chat. If you are on the bracket board, you can get a prize out of the basket, or if you want a spot on the bracket board, we have 1 grand prize so far for the brackets, and I'll be adding another one soon. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm getting ready to watch the Atlanta race today. There is some bowling on too. There's a finals from yesterday's tournament that ought to be interesting. Wow, 42 people here. Awesome. Love it. So your homework for the Outlander Cowl is section number 5, part 5. You are going to take the number 2 color yarn, and you're going to do part 1, repeat part 1, and do 10 rows of double crochet 72 stitches with your J hook. And then you'll only have 1 part left to do. So 2 weeks from now, we will have a final grand prize drawing, and we will start a new make along, and it will be a baby dress. So there'll be other parts to it. I'm sure I will do a set of booties. We'll do that on the live, and we'll do probably a little cute hat with some, maybe I'll do a flower on the hat and some flowers on the dress. I haven't completely designed it in my head yet, but usually what I do is I start with a base pattern that is somebody's, and then I doll it all up and change it to what I need. And because this is a girl, and I know it is, and I'm really going out this time, and all right, Deb's gonna mark the chat now and get me a new winner for the bracket game, because there is one more new stitch marker that you haven't seen yet that we made last night, and it is a heart. Now, I had gone to Hobby Lobby, not sure which, I think it could have been in June, and I purchased some smiley faces that day and some hearts and some butterflies, and I had been sitting on all of those that whole entire time, and I forgot about them. So the hearts were intended for Valentine's, but they weren't red. They were all different colors. So actually, they are perfect for my channel because I do hearts a lot. So here's a sampling of them, and you might see them. You will be seeing them in Let's Make a Yarn Deal coming up. So these are the third ones that I picked, or that I made. So there were 3 different ones in the last night. There were the butterflies, the smiley faces, and then there's these hearts. Yep. So 29 entries for the bracket. Awesome. Awesome. They are really nice, and I can make a few more of them. I bought 2 whole strands, so, and I did get some green for St. Patty's Day. I forgot about that too. They weren't shamrocks this time. I had some shamrocks, and I put one in the bracket game from last year's. I still had some left. Oh, Annette! Annette won the bracket game draw just now. How are you, Annette? I'm so glad you're here with us. All right, so Annette is telling me that she wants a spot on the board. So you have your choice. I hope you know what numbers they are. If not, let me know and I will read them off again. Is there any questions about anything? I'll open up the chat now to ask me anything within reason, and about make-alongs or anything about the channel. I am planning on an addictions video here this week. I have some Jimmy Beans to open. I love doing that too. Sometimes I end up throwing it into the bracket game and stuff. So Annette wants number 7. All right, we got to get up and put Annette's name on number 7. And we'll wait and see if we have any questions. All right, Annette is going to generate a roll-off here. With Joanne. So I'm going to take my phone and get the wheel back up. I'm going to have to set the color down, or that settings was high when we were on it before, and I always forget about that brightness. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to take everybody's name off. Zoop. Put in Annette and Joanne. I think you guys live close by each other. Annette and Joanne do. I do. I think you do. Just like last week when Tammy won, I thought to myself, oh, you live close by Deb. No, I did not. I brought it out. I did not work on it. But I will. And, it's for a gift. It's going to be for a gift. So, yeah. I didn't. So Annette and Joanne are in the roll off here. When did I start my channel? I started my channel in November 2019. Yep. The winner of that roll-off is Annette. So Annette moves on, and Joanne gets to try to get back in again another day. All right. I remember meeting you for the first time, Jill, way back when I first started. You and I talked in the live, or not live, but like a group chat in the Facebook group. You were a member way back then, yes. Yep. Let me get this turned off here. Yeah. All right. So, Annette, you won. Congratulations. Anybody else have? Yeah, the shawl in the background is shawl good. Yep, that was an awesome one. I liked that make along. It was fun. The colorway was perfect for that. I even think I put on the tag, the colorway that I use. I usually do that on the tag. Um, and I usually tuck it in somewhere so that you can't see it in the videos. So where's the tag? Yeah, where did I hide you? Huh? Do you remember, Deb? Was this? This was I love this yarn in that colorway, right? I used two or three. I used one of the speckles or tweeds, and then the gold, and then I think I used the blue one and the end. So the middle one is I love this yarn in one of those colorways. I'm pretty sure, and I've been leaving it up there because I didn't have anything new to put up. So yeah, we met the way back then. Bunny is awesome. She is down in Oklahoma. The trainer that mom has, a Bunny is an Appaloosa filly that was born 3 years ago Easter, and um, she went to a trainer in Vermont, and that trainer since sold her farm and moved. And mom decided to send Bunny with her. So she's still with the same trainer, only now she's in Oklahoma. So she's closer to where they show and out of the snow for now. And the baby dress will be crocheted. Yes, absolutely. Crochet. Uh, so anyway, she is ramping up for the new season and she's winning everything and she's very loud colored. And what I mean by that is she is a leopard Appaloosa. So she has lots of spots and her whole body is white with she looks like a Dalmatian, only it she's a buckskin, so she's not black spots. They're like reddish or real bright rust color. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful horse. Yep. So she is loving her life in a little bit warmer climate. In fact, it's snowing this morning. We had one day beautiful. It was very nice. And this morning it or last night it started snowing and it's still snowing, but it's that kind of flurry snow, so it's covered everything, but it isn't deep. So two six we go buffering. Yes, I did. I used to do it in the living room and it had a lot different lighting. And I stood up. I actually put everything on my stove. I had to drag everything out there. Now I don't. Now I leave everything here. It's always set up. Yeah. No, she does not have raspberry spots on her. No. But no. I didn't know you were here this morning, but yep. You are my little bird. Love you, Lori. So Ravini is off running around Hawaii. And if you follow her or are friends with her, you will see all the beautiful pictures that she's been posting. And so I'm living through her because I did not have time to go down to Maryland and jump in her suitcase before she left. So I missed the plane. But yeah, it's great when you are friends with someone and you get to see their vacation and things like that through that. That is what Facebook and stuff is all about, is that that positive stuff, right? Yeah, she is. I know it. Anything else? Any other questions? I'm going to work on my hats. I'm going to work on my washcloths. I am going to work on part number 5 of my Outlander cowl and work on a new addictions video this week. And then I will see you all next Sunday, 10 a.m., for our next and final part of our Outlander cowl. And I also am going to work on picking out a really cool dress for us to do. I do need to do a video with Stephanie. Maybe we can get at least a half an hour in together and tell each other that we got to do it, and it's not going to be a long one. So yeah, that's a good idea. Need to do that. Everyone, have a great weekend. I don't want to go now. I want to sit and chat. Take a moment out of each day and be creative. Bye for now.